Yeah, Friday, all day. What's going on? Anything happening today? Uh, Trying to get organized here. It's hard when you get old. Yeah. Uh, okay, do that. Do that. I guess Tom slept in. Hi, Lag. Hi, Reds. I guess it's just us. It's all right. It's all right. We can chat it up here. Get things situated here. It's a bad situation. Thank God it's Friday. Good day, sirs and ladies. Any ladies in here? Y'all sound off. I see seven on the YouTube side. Don't worry, I'll fill in the chat. Okay. Yeah. What's happening? I've been busy packing up. Headed to Italy. Tomorrow. I need to read up on our travel pack. Haven't read the fine print yet. Hopefully we're not visiting somewhere weird. Did ice come for you? Who's ice? The International Secret Police. What does ICE stand for? International. I don't know. They heard me talking about the Queen too much. Yeah, they're gonna ship me and my family back to Great Britain, where we started out back 400 years ago. Hi, Diane. 1776. All of my ancestry dates back to the, pretty much to the British Islands and Ireland. But I'm not exactly positive when all of my greats came over. I know all of them they were all here for the Civil War at least. So, because actually my great grandfather fought in the Civil War. It tells you how stretched out our generations are. My great grandfather. Yes. What side? Great grandpa. I'll let you guess. Lag. What side was my great grandpa in when he served in the Civil War? He was a messenger. What's not good? Guessing? Hi, Hi, Cyber. I am without another panelist. Somebody needs to come in here and chat us up. Yeah. There's the link, so just join in. Join in. Yeah, great grandpappy was served in the Confederate States of America, the Confederacy. He did. You would, but you're in the workshop. Well, get your work done. Get your work done. I accidentally pressed the link. It's all right. Haven't talked to you in a while. Wonder where Tom is. He knew I was doing the show this morning. Morning, Cindy. Yeah. Y'all know anybody whose family ties take them back to the Confederacy? There goes the internet. Yeah. My great grandfather lived in Georgia. So he was a messenger in the Confederate Army. And the reason they picked him to be a messenger was because he could read. So many people in Georgia in the 1960s didn't know how to read, never went to school. They just farmed and lived their lives off the land. Hey, Tom.
Good morning, Todd.
About time you got your body and self in here.
Hold on a second. Good morning, Todd.
Oh, good grief.
Okay. I'll learn to do that one of these days.
What a noob.
Yeah, a noob.
I think you did beat Sadie. I don't see Sadie yet. We got Mark. We got Diane. We got Reds. We got Lag. We got Bum. Crack. We got... That's about it. If I left anybody out, sorry. Cyber. We got Cyber Curtain Twitcher. The merry old chap from England. Yes. Cyber got him some new gold.
Cool.
He bought some gold and then the price went down some more. Oops.
I need to run the numbers to see where we're standing at, whether we're up or down. Sorry I'm toddy, but I had to go to the market after I dropped Sasha off at work.
Yeah, Lag, Dad had me when he was about 30. And Grandpa had Dad when Grandpa was about 46. So I guess great-grandpa didn't have Grandpa until great-grandpa was up into his 30s or 40s either, because it's true, my great-grandfather was in the Civil War. He was probably really young, but did I apply for citizenship? No, I think you're automatically turned back into a citizen after the Confederacy dissolved.
Yeah, I don't really think they really kept up with that citizenship back in those days.
No, and it was tough back then too. I mean, if you were in America, you were an American.
Yeah. And it was hard going from England or France or one of the wherever to the US, to America, to the colonies back in the day. I mean, that was a long haul on a wooden ship.
Yeah, I've never searched the records and found out exactly when all of my greats and great greats came into the U.S. But I do know that it was prior to the Civil War.
Now we've been told that the Huxleys came to America after the Civil War, and my mother's side of the family, they were here beforehand because there's several of her ancestors fought in the war for the South.
Yeah, I have no idea why, because gold and silver is seen as a safe haven, while they would be losing value at the same time. That just doesn't make any sense.
Todd, that would have been a perfect cue for you to break out into song. Money, money, money from Cabaret. Thank you, Roberta.
Money, money, money. Da, 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 da.
Because
Right
Cyber
back.
talks about the dollar or the pound.
I gotta go hug and kiss my wife. Good morning. I'll be right back.
Okay. So what's going on with everybody today? Sarcastic, sarcastic. Well, apparently my family was here before that all that went on over there. Carol says, "Can we have Roberta on? She seems to know all the answers."
I do.
And she says she does, if you didn't hear that. Um, I don't need any encyclopedias in this household because my wife knows everything. Like you only got here 5 years ago. I think we're going to have to hire a PI to track you down. Well, Bumcrack, you can come in. If I'm
Okay,
doing
I'm
the
back.
show, you're always welcome. Dang, Todd, Gwen was sleeping in this morning. She feeling okay?
She's been just kind of messing around in the bedroom. She's still trying on the different clothes she wants to wear. So, yeah, now the challenge comes. Can you keep the weight of your main suitcase below 50 pounds? Good luck. Cross my fingers.
Well, she's going to be throwing out a lot of stuff when she gets there anyways, when she starts buying. So,
Yeah. I try to leave a little room for like souvenirs and stuff, but it's tough, man. By the time you spend 12 days in a cool, interesting place, it's hard not to just fill your suitcases with stuff. And I
well,
pretty much,
that's when you either got to leave stuff or you just got to go ahead and buy another suitcase or another carry-on. You know, a lot of the travelers, the people that have YouTube channels, they always pack some kind of cheap carry on inside of their luggage in case they need it. You know, they're usually like nylon or something like that, so they're really light.
Yeah, I can take a bunch of lighter weight shirts, but I am uncomfortable in anything but my Wrangler jeans.
Well, that's 10 pounds right there.
I know. If you're okay, what's the limit? How many days in a row can you wear a pair of blue jeans before they start stinking so bad you can't use them or you can't wear them again the next day?
Unless they absolutely need
I don't know, but you know, you could
They're not
always
like
find a
underwear.
laundromat over
it.
there.
If you could hang them out in the sun,
You can't
you don't need to wash.
turn them inside out like underwear and wear them another day.
Todd.
Try to hang them out in the sun.
What Roberta says to wash them and then hang them out
No,
out
I
in
didn't
the
say
sun.
wash them.
Okay, just hang them out in the sun and let them air out.
You're not supposed to wash jeans unless they absolutely need washing.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that.
So that there.
Unless they're really, really like, visibly dirty.
Are you going to be rolling in the mud or something, Todd?
Yeah, sorry.
You are you going to be rolling around in the dirt?
Well, I hope not. The two countries share borders with America. The Atlantic and the Pacific. Duh, Cyber.
Yeah, like Roberta said, just hang them up and let them air out. Hit them with that Febreze. If you got a veranda,
Yeah,
hang them outside in the sunshine. If not, just wear something else and then clothespin them to the back of the tour bus and just let them flop in the wind and air out.
But I mean, okay. I would be way over the weight restriction if I took 12 pairs of blue jeans or 12 pairs of jeans, one a day.
How long is he going to be gone? 12 days?
12 days.
I'd take 2 pairs of
If I
jeans.
took 6, if I wore a pair, I guess it's 14 days in all, going there and coming back. So, yeah, it's like
I'd take 2 pairs.
I got to get at least 2 days.
Roberta said, wear one, take 2.
So three pair of jeans total for 14 days.
Yes.
Yeah.
Man.
You're going to have other clothes besides the jeans, aren't you?
Well, yeah, I got shirts. I got some underwear.
Do I mean pants wise?
Check it out. There's 12 pairs of white socks. I always wear ankle white socks. That's what I wear. Boom. I'm not going to tell you what color my underwear is.
Okay.
But they're not white. So.
And you can always pick you up another pair over there. Skinny jeans.
Old man socks. That's right. Yeah, if I wore polyester pants, I could probably fit 30 pair in there. That's 4 pair of jeans would take.
Yeah, 24K. I have a couple of pair. I have a real pair of Crocs, and then I have a Walmart version of Crocs. And I wear them just about all the time, unless I'm going someplace where I need to wear socks.
I don't like Crocs because I tried them once for just a little bit, and I don't know, something about plastic up against my feet just makes them sweat. And they didn't necessarily stink or anything, but they always felt sweaty. 24K wears Birkenstocks. Ooh,
Those are ugly as sin.
Oh, yeah.
he is
Don't matter
rich.
who, what, which one of their styles are, they're all ugly. And they're expensive.
I like to sell Birkenstocks, but I haven't found very many pair to buy.
So you're leaving out Sunday? Thereabouts?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Hmm.
And dude, you haven't packed your suitcase? Roberta will be losing her mind.
Yes, I will.
Well, we're getting there. Look, I got my socks packed up. I got
Man, she gets to be a bitch if I'm not packed within about 4 days of us leaving. When are you going to pack?
I got my pills packed up.
That's 20 pounds right there, Todd.
I know.
That's in your carry-on, right?
Yep. Can't
Okay.
leave your pills in the. We're flying American Airlines. There's no telling where our luggage will wind up. Gwen got us these little tag things.
Mm-hmm.
You put it inside your luggage, and then there's a phone app that it will show you the location of your bag.
Are those like those little Apple tags or something like that?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Is it?
You see the little apple on there.
Oh, I see it. How long is the battery good in those things?
Heck if I know. She just got these day before yesterday.
It don't matter how long. How long's it been sitting on a shelf in a warehouse somewhere?
Well, that's true. It's called an air tag. Air
Yeah,
tag.
AirTag. You know, it's because anything like these watches that, because Roberta got me a watch that would keep up with steps and all that kind of mess, and it would send it to my phone. Well, I was going through batteries like one a month. I mean, one every 3 months because it's sitting there pinging all the time and it's running the battery down.
You can tell where one of those things is. A lot of people use them now, so how would a thief know yours from somebody else's? And why would somebody want to steal my blue jeans and underwear?
Because they're eBay reseller in Europe. Real American jeans. Direct from America.
No, all my jeans were made in Mexico.
I thought you wore the Cowboy brand.
They want my gold. I haven't got any gold. What are you talking about? I have a little gold. I ain't taking it with me.
But you're about ready to go since you're leaving tomorrow?
Yeah. We're all set. Flying out of Dallas Fort Worth, going into New York City. Actually, I've never been in New York City, but I've been in the airport like 2 times already, and this will be the 3rd.
That's what us too. Never been to New York, but been to the airport.
And then from New York to Milan, Italy.
And JFK is huge. Which there was an article in the paper about Charlotte's airport, and they're talking about expanding it again. And it's getting up there with the size of Los Angeles and New York.
Oh, I see what you're saying, 24K. When they see your air tag over in another country, they will come and burglarize my house. Well, my house sitter might not like that. My house sitter is pretty good with a Remington and a Smith & Wesson and a thanks, Sadie. Go back to changing light bulbs. Being a smart aleck. Sadie just sent me a picture. He's changing light bulbs. Look how high that chandelier is off the floor. It's like 4 stories in the air.
Is that his boss's house or his house?
I'm pretty sure this is boss's house. Look how high that entryway is. The chandelier is like, you got the top of the main door, which would be about 7 feet. And then you got at least that much to the base of the chandelier.
You guys must have some pathetic neighbors. Because have you not seen the people that live around Todd? They're liable to open a can up on somebody in a heartbeat. And our neighbors, we try to, like, if somebody's going out of town, like our neighbors, they're from the DR. Well, originally from the DR. They go down there for a couple of weeks, and he always lets me know. And the people on the other side of me, when they're going out of town for a long weekend or a vacation or something like that, they always let us know just to keep an eye on it. You know, somebody moves, a moving truck moves up and pulls up in front of their house. We know they're not moving, so call the police.
Can't remember my neighbors.
What?
Oh, don't hit the baby.
So you need, every time you get a Wi-Fi now, you need to send some pictures. Let us know how things are going.
Sure.
Yes. Everybody's been fed.
Well, evidently not, because Boo's out here beating the crap out of
Well, that might not be Boo.
him. So it's probably not good.
So, 24K, can they tell who you are if you've got an air tag? How are they going to know who you are? It's just an air tag with a code on it or something. How would they track who you are?
Air tag security.
Yeah, I know it's an app, but if you look at an air tag on the app, does it tell you who the person is?
I don't know, Todd. You've got the app. Log it up. Let's see. AirTag was designed to help people locate their personal belongings, not to track people or another person's property. And we condemn in the strongest possible terms the malicious use of our products. This would be the Apple people. We become aware that individuals can receive unwanted tracking alerts for benign reasons, such as when borrowing someone's keys with an AirTag attached, or when traveling in a car with a family member's AirPods left inside. We've also seen reports of bad actors attempting to misuse AirTag for malicious or criminal purposes. Bad actors, that must mean thieves.
Yes.
I'm reading.
They can get your air tag from being near you. Well, if I'm in Italy and somebody gets my air tag, are they going to fly all the way to Texas to burglarize my house? Guess we roll the dice and we take our chances.
That's what you got to do, or stay at home all the time. See, that's what happens when your son moved out. Your son's moved out. Apparently, it just says if you come up on somebody that's also got air tags on, or let's see, air tags, yeah, AirPods. All right, we're not display if they're taking.
Get busy living or get busy dying.
Apparently, it only shows up saying unknown accessory. But see, I don't understand that. It looks like you would have. It looks like when you set it up and you activated your AirTag, however you do it, it looks like it would have a number, and you would have to key that number into your phone.
Anyway, there's no way anybody could get to the good stuff in my house because my death pile is in the way of it.
They would walk in there and scream and run.
And stuff would come crashing down on them. Yeah.
I just don't really worry about it. Maybe that's being naive on me. I just don't worry about it.
X-hamster? What's X-hamster?
Oh, shoot. Sorry, I fell down a hole over here and yeah, Mr. Sadie, or they call that little Asian lady has a YouTube channel about, she can organize a house in about 20 minutes.
Is X-hamster like a naughty website or something? I never heard of it.
A naughty website?
Lag's doing research and development on there. Okay. Google it. Yeah, I got better things to do with my time.
Back in the day, we'd put colored tape on duct tape on the outside of our luggage, so we could tell when it was coming around the belt loop.
Craig's here to get that dollar. That dollar's a silver certificate from 1936. Imagine the amount of stuff you could buy with that dollar in 1936.
Good morning, Craig.
A silver certificate that you could trade in for ounce for a silver dollar. Triple X hamster. Okay.
Well, are you going to buy you any of the pound notes with the Queen's picture on it? So when they start replacing them, you'll have one.
Oh nah. I got a bunch of coins with her picture all on them, so I got all I need.
Yeah, I got a bunch of Canadian coins with her picture on it too. But it comes out of like you get change out of a vending machine. It gives you change. I've had some that look like a quarter. God, my nose is all messed up.
Well, Carol's awful quiet. She came in and said I'm first, and then she hadn't said anything else. Usually can't keep up with everything she writes. Who else has been gone lately? Seemed like I thought of somebody else who hasn't been chatting us up much lately. I forget.
It's been kind of cool down here. I don't think our air conditioner's kicked in 2 days.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Carol's here. I know you're here. I saw you earlier, but I didn't. You haven't been the usual poke the bear herself. Yeah, Craig was supposed to do a show at 5:30, and I was.
Yeah. I've been getting up at like 4:30 just because I wake up. And I keep telling them that I'll come in and watch a show, and for some reason this week I have slept all the way till Roberta's alarm goes off.
Hi, hustlers. Let's see. So at that benefit auction, I bought some stuff off the hustlers. She was kind of saying that her favorite players.
Who is he?
Mike Trout.
You need to get on the phone.
Yes.
Okay, Todd, I got to get out of here. The boss lady's got to get on a conference call.
Row.
Okay, if I don't talk to you before, you have a great vacation. Stay out of trouble.
Okay. See you, Todd.
Y'all have a great
Roberta.
day. Great weekend.
Have a good time.
Okay. Gwen will. I'm just there to hold her hand. All alone again. So, hustlers aren't here, so. Alright, still needing a co-host. I'll put the link back in again. You want the Lamalo card? Limalo? Wonder what he's worth. I don't know cards very well. This one's been graded though. It's a 9. Who graded this? SGC? Sports Card Guarantee, LLC. Mellow. SGC. What's the big company? PBS? Mike Trout is a Topps card. And it was graded. What's it graded? 8.8. Anyway, $10. PSA, yeah, PSA is the big grading company. Auction. Sadie.
Good morning.
What's up, Larry? Sadie, Larry, Sadie, Sadie, Larry.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What a wonderful day.
Yeah. So, how did you change those light bulbs in that chandelier? Did you have to rig a?
No, there's a walkway going across the top of that.
Oh,
I can just reach out over the railing for most of them. Some of them I can't. I need scaffolding.
I can imagine you hanging down like Mission Impossible
Yeah,
on
on a rope.
strings, tapping on, trying to change a light bulb.
Right, swinging back and forth, turning it once every time.
Yeah. Then your knife falls out and hits the floor and sticks. Ding.
Yeah.
Larry's got a voice for radio. There you go. You're not showing your picture.
No, I've got a face for radio. So when you leaving, Todd?
Tomorrow.
Nice. Enjoy.
Get out of here for a little while.
How long is that plane ride?
Too long.
Yeah.
I think it's like 4 or 5 hours to New York, and then like get off and get on a different plane in New York and go another 8 hours or something. It's no fun, I know that.
Yeah, I'm not much on planes either.
I can't afford business class, so man, I'm 6 foot tall, so my legs really
Yeah.
get cramped up. Seven hours
We're going to Lake.
daily from New York. Sounds about right. But then you got
Yeah, that's
probably 30 minutes on the tarmac each way.
right. Right.
So,
And you got to get there, what, an hour and a half, 2 hours early nowadays.
yeah.
We're going to Lake of the Ozarks next weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We rented a house down there for the whole family.
Oh, yeah, 24K. Business class ain't now all that special on American Airlines. Haven't heard from Sally. She just kept busy. I see her putting up little uh, posts. She visits websites and puts little sayings on Facebook, but that's all I've heard from Sally for a week or two.
I haven't seen her around much lately.
Yeah, John, I ain't paying the airline fee to get internet on the flight. I'm too cheap.
I saw that congresswoman. I can't think of her name, but she ran up like supposedly if you fly, you have to fly standard. You know, you can't fly if you fly first class or anything above standard. You're supposed to pay out of your own pocket, but apparently she ran up like $300,000 in bills over standard, just traveling around the world.
Wow.
She said, "I ain't paying it back. I'm doing the people's work."
I wish I was
So yeah, this
rich.
house we rented has got 9 bedrooms. We got like 50 people going.
That's cool.
Yeah, it should be a good time. Just a little weekend getaway. It's probably going to be more work than rest. Them short 3-day deals like that are always work. About the time you get to relax, it's time to clean up and come home, you know. But that's okay. I'll sit on the dock and smoke a cigar and do a little fishing.
Yeah. So Sadie, last night I'd finally run out of money on my account with America's Card Room,
Uh huh.
but I still had like $4. So I cashed in my
Your
combo
reward points.
points.
Yeah.
And so I played one $6 tournament, lost it pretty quick.
Did you? I think it's funny you said that because I think I'm down to like $3 in there.
Yeah, went all in with pocket tens, and the other guy had pocket jacks. Dang it.
Yeah, I figured.
Helicopter ride. Now that's swanky right there. They don't even have an airport in Pennsylvania. They don't? Pennsylvania's a pretty good sized state, isn't it? Or an airpot. Airport or airpot?
Lag's never been on a plane.
Never been
Lag,
out
you've
of.
been on a plane.
You live out of the country. Pennsylvania's out of the country. Yeah, 24K goes by flying carpet.
Not even a crop duster lag.
Farms and Amish. Rolling Hills of Philadelphia. I can't remember. I guess I've been to Philadelphia, at least through there, by there.
Never been to Philadelphia. Never been to New York. My wife wants to go to New York and watch the ball drop on New Year's Eve. She's, I don't know, always wanted something, just something she's always wanted to do. But
That would be a fun party.
yeah, seems like it would be. I just, golly, so much stuff in New York going on these days. It's just not on the top of my list of places to go to, you know. But I'm sure New York's a cool place, no doubt about it.
My sister-in-law and her daughters and some of their friends have been to New York a bunch of times.
Oh yeah,
My brother went with them one time. He said, once was enough.
right, right.
Yeah, they go up there and watch a few shows and do some shopping and mess around, and then they come home. They usually go like a couple of weeks before Christmas.
Yeah, my niece and her husband just went a couple weeks ago. That's about what they did. They saw a show, they ate some pizza, hit some shops, and that's about it. But there's plenty to do there, they said. We're going to the one of the biggest Bass Pro shops next week that there is, and the next door they've got an aquarium. It's like $45 a person to go through the aquarium, but it's supposed to be really neat. So I might tape that when I go through it.
interesting.
Yeah, I like that kind of stuff. I don't know. I could spend days in museums and aquariums and
Yeah. Visit the aquariums, and they always have that tank where you can reach in and pet a stingray or something. They always
right,
feel
right.
they always feel creepy.
Uh-huh. They do feel creepy. So are you doing it? You won't be doing a show Monday?
No, I'll be on the road somewhere in Italy on Monday. We go into Milan and then hit different cities going south out of Milan. And then at the end of it, we fly out of southern Italy. We go over to Spain. I've never been to Spain, but we used to be stuck in the airport.
Now, how far is Saudi Arabia from? It's probably is it? I'm trying to think where Saudi Arabia is as opposed to Italy. Is it the other direction?
They're not too far from each other. Saudi Arabia
I
is
didn't.
like southeast of Italy, maybe 500 miles, maybe 400 miles.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not bad.
3 hours south by jet. Yeah,
Oh, 3 hours south. That's not too bad. Closer than I thought it was.
Americans don't need a visa to visit Saudi. Come visit. Meet up at 24K. I would lag, but he would expect me to pick up the tab at a restaurant or something. And I know his lavish tastes.
He bring all them kids with him.
And then his idea of shopping is going to the gold souk where they sell. They get a they get a big old like a 15,000 ounce bar of gold, and then how much you want to buy today, and they just chop off. They get out a meat cleaver and
Right,
just chop it off right there. Here's your
right.
portion.
A cheese slicer.
I wouldn't pay for anything. That's right. 24K's got he's got government connections, so he gets all of his guests paid for free.
He send you home at one of them $50,000, $60,000 gold watches.
Yeah, that's not likely. Arab hospitality.
Man, he's got
Yeah,
some beauties though.
yeah. They come over here to rob us, and then they go home and treat us like kings when we go visit there. I know how you guys work. You tip with Krugerrands there. That sounds about right.
I guess do they tip in other countries like they do here, or is it uh, more of a tradition here than other places, or is it always the same kind of around the world? Or I don't know. I've never been outside the country of the United States.
Well, everywhere in Germany, Switzerland, Austria, around in there, they all like those tips. But now we were
Yeah,
in
I'm
we were in Ireland, and we would go into like an Irish pub, and yeah, I'm not bashful. I flat out asked the server, "What's what's uh what's normal for a tip here?" Oh,
right.
I get paid. We there's no tip. Don't tip. There's no tip expected. They'll flat the servers will flat out. I get paid. Don't tip.
Well, it used to be the servers got, their tips were in the check as a basic gratuity, but now I don't know. So much has changed lately since the restaurant, but it's all
Yeah.
because my wife's been a waitress for over 30 years, and well, she's not really a waitress anymore because they changed their whole model with all the pandemic and everything. But people still tip.
Yeah, lag. I wasn't gonna tip anyway. I can't afford a restaurant where you're supposed to tip. Good old hot dog stand does it for me. Street
I
vendors.
tip at the Waffle House. When I go to Waffle House, I tip the waitress and I tip the cook every time.
Yeah. Okay, I'll fall for it. What's the difference between a Dane and a canoe?
A who?
A Dane,
A Dane and a canoe.
like a Danish person, I guess. Denmark. What's the difference?
A canoe tips.
Canoe tips. Okay. I don't know enough about Danes to know if they tip or not. But yeah, those Irish pubs. I mean, we went to several different ones when we were in Ireland about, I don't know, what was it 12 years ago? None, you can ask the bartenders or the waiters or anything. What's what's customary to leave for a tip, and they all say the same thing. Oh, we get paid. You don't tip us. Like, well, okay.
Yeah, they might have the gratuity figured into the check already.
Yeah, it's probably figured in just with the price of the drinks.
Yeah, I would guess so. Something like that.
But most of the pubs that we went to were like community pubs, um, so the vast majority of their clientele are just locals. So the same people
Now, how do you?
would go to the pub every evening or every other evening or something.
Right. Yeah, how do you communicate when you go to these places? Is there a fair amount of people that you found that do speak English, or how do you go about, like, if you need information or directions or something? Use your phone or
Yeah, I mean, of course, the times we've been to Ireland and England, they were all English, and then we didn't have any trouble in Austria or Switzerland or Germany, or there was a vast majority of people that we ran into spoke English.
no? Okay.
Also, I mean, I'm sure they spoke German
Yeah.
and French and different.
Middle finger's all you need.
The whole world speaks American. I'm sure that's true. But I expect fewer people in Italy speak English uh, than people in Germany.
That is an interesting question. I wonder what the most spoken language is in the world. I wonder if it is American.
Oh, heck no, it's got to be Chinese, Mandarin, or something like that.
Oh yeah, just because the amount of people. Yeah,
Yeah, and probably
but I
second
mean,
would be
I mean worldwide though. I mean, worldwide, like other countries, though. Like the most versatile language that's spoken around the world. I wonder what it is.
Yeah, I don't know. Italian food is nasty. I'll eat anything.
Oh, pizza's my favorite.
Well, pizza, they don't serve pizza there. That's not a traditional Italian dish.
Yeah, you're right.
You can get like street pizza, I hear, but
They give you scissors for a pizza.
huh, I think Italy, it's more traditional to have pasta dishes.
Oh, English is number one, huh? Spanish, Arabic, French. Yeah, I said American, but I meant English.
Their pizza is watery. Ew. Mm. Yeah, I don't expect any of their pizza would taste like Pizza Hut pizza.
Just look for Domino's.
Oh yeah, they got different dialects in China. So I mean that makes sense because China is uh, so diverse. You got the Mongolians up north, and you got the more Arabic in the west, and you got the more like Mandarins in the east. And they don't have fettuccine alfredo.
Yeah, I'm dumb as hell when it comes to world.
Yeah, they don't have like at their grocery stores, so they don't have cans of ravioli.
Chicken noodle soup.
God, when I was a kid, I ate so much of that Chef Boyardee ravioli.
Oh yeah,
I
us
could,
too.
when I was a kid, I could pop the top of open up one of those cans of ravioli and just grab a fork and eat it right out the can cold.
Right. Yeah, we used to eat everything cold. Hot dogs. Depends on how much money we had that month.
So you can't get orange chicken in China. I bet you can get a bowl of rice in China.
I have an aunt that's straight from Thailand. They used to own a restaurant here. Her and my uncle. He was stationed in Thailand when he was in the army and military, and they had a Thai restaurant, and she made all that kind of stuff, wontons and uh, all that. I'm not a fan of that kind of food. I don't. I'm very picky. I'm very meat and potato kind of guy. I probably wouldn't survive in other countries because they're so different.
I made some beans and rice the other day in a crock pot, and I put the rice in too early, and it just turned to mush because the beans weren't done yet. But the rice will cook a lot faster than the beans. So I just had mushy rice with my beans.
Yeah, the only rice I can eat is just plain white rice, and it's got to have a little bit of sugar and butter in it.
For the spaghetti harvest.
Uncle Ben's.
Uncle Ben's is pretty good. I like that Zatarain's with the little Cajun spice in it.
wasabi. I do like soy sauce on my hamburgers when I barbecue. That have you ever tried that?
No, but that sounds good.
Yeah, it is really good.
Mom, bring me a sandwich. Scott, Scott is always teasing Lag about still living in his mother's basement.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Funny.
He's had some epic battles with Lag over the years.
Tom Yum soup. I don't know that. Just waiting on the delivery. Yeah, 'cause it's like 7 hours earlier in Saudi. Yeah, we're gonna have an all-night flight, and then get there in the around noon, I think. Jeez,
How you gonna last that many days without playing poker?
I don't know. I have to get a I have to work up a game on our tour bus.
Right, there you go. If you have a laptop or something, you probably could play wherever you're at, I would imagine.
Yeah, I'm not taking a laptop. It's something else to keep an eye
Yeah,
on.
you ain't got time for that.
I suppose you can play on your phone, but I've never tried it.
I don't think on that site you can. There are sites you can, but I don't think America's Card Room's got. You can play certain games on your phone, but not poker. I don't think.
In the 1950s, the BBC did an April Fool's story about Italian spaghetti harvest. Ladies picking spaghetti from trees. People thought it was real. I know that's not right. I just bought a emerald pasta maker on from the Lutherans yesterday.
Oh,
Buttoned
did
up
you?
my shirt. Yeah, we were reading up where people in Italy, when they go out, they dress up, and I'm like, nah, I'm going in my polo shirt and my blue jeans. I don't care what they wear.
Right.
Women go crazy for chest hairs in Italy. Wear my
Yeah, I hope
Cuban
you guys
chain.
enjoy yourself. Have a real nice time down there. Send me some pictures.
All right. Flag, you're Cuban?
So, are you the kind of guy that kind of plans your trips, like what you're going to do each day and all that, or you just kind of fly by the seat of your pants, or what?
I mean, we got the tour excursions and stuff, places to go visit. I'm sure they'll have like a. You usually roll into a city and check into a hotel, and then the next morning get up and some tour guide takes you on a walking tour of the sights to see. And
Oh, okay. I guess you almost have to in another country. It's not like, going somewhere local. You kind of have to have some guidance anyway. Otherwise, you just kind of waste your whole time there just figuring out what's what.
Lag, you're part Cuban. We were in Miami
I don't
in
know.
in January. I tried one of those. What's that Cuban cocktail? They put dry ice in it and bubbled up, and there's an umbrella. And I didn't like it very good.
I'm sure they've got some pretty good wine and alcoholic beverages over there.
I bet so. Small parts. Are you alluding to something there, Lag? Don't pick up any rings on the floor. Don't sign anything. Okay. All right, folks. I got to get busy packing and reading the trip itinerary.
Yeah, y'all be safe and enjoy yourself, Todd. Everyone in the
All right.
chat, have a blessed weekend.
We'll see y'all, I don't know, whenever. Sadie, you gonna, if,
I wish I could, but my schedule's so goofy. I can't get, I can't commit to something, and I wouldn't want to let anybody down. So,
yeah, I'm sure,
but somebody will do something. I'm sure Tom or Scott will at least do one show next week.
yeah. All right. We'll see you in a couple of weeks if I don't see you before then.
Yeah, have a good time, buddy.
And have fun tracking me down, because you know how now.
Felix is going to pop up at the restaurant.
I know.
All right.
Gonna show up. You're buying. All right,
Right,
bye, guys.
right.
Thanks for showing up.
Later.